right, that's a quick pause. Welcome. Last night inspired an idea, so I thought maybe this would be fun. Uh, a my GM mode, but of if I was tops. And so I want to lay out what I would do because yesterday there's so much going on, your brain's a million places, and sometimes you don't get it. And it inspired more thoughts. And man, what if I? And so this is what I would do. This is never what Tops is gonna do, but it's what I would do. I want to wait just a couple minutes to let people funnel in. Let's see if we escape from this real quick. We'll move on to that in just a minute. I kind of want to give a minute or so. I want to play my GM mode tops. What do we got here? Sports card. I finally got the 86 Fleer. Da da da. My husband was on this. We are gonna go over what I would do if I was. I'm just gonna jump into it. If I've been having a lot to say, so it doesn't. These are my issues. Overprinting is killing the long-term value on the cards. It's all now, and there's no long-term value on the cards. We're starting at 3 minutes. That's kind of, I think that's where I'll always start. First 3 minutes, let a few people funnel in at 3 minutes, get it going. Almost all the product is priced too high. It's mainly made for breakers or for gambling. It's not made for the average collector. Oh, this damn headphones. Let me get situated here. Let me get comfy. All right. Damn chair. Almost all the product is made either for a breaker or a gambler. Holy hell, I feel a lot better now. All right, I'm good to go. We're gonna play my GM mode as if we were the Fanatics, not Fanatics, tops. We were the GM of tops. Here are my main issues. GM mode's always fun. Let's 30-40 minutes go into GM mode. Overprinting is killing the long-term value on the cards. Almost all the product is priced too high. It's mainly made for breaks or for gambling. It's not made for the collector or someone, honestly, that doesn't make less than $100,000 a year. If you don't make more than $100,000 a year, you probably shouldn't be messing around with all this stuff. And unless you know how to make, unless you're good where you're so far in it as a side hustle, you're making some money off it. No set feels iconic or important anymore. It's just on to the next release, on to the next release. Sometimes there's multiple releases of the same sport on the same week, and there's just too many products. So these are all the issues I want to fix in my GM mode. Triple H has asked to come down and fix these issues. I know, stupid, right? Mike Mahan he needs all the help he could get. So, my fix. 5 minutes into the live. Each sport gets one release a month. Now, I'm going to say this over and over in this. By the way, this is a joke. Rugs Capital is joking. In my GM mode, I'm going to release one basketball product a month, one baseball product a month, one football product a month. And even what makes more sense is these products will be released on the same week every month. So I know I'm going to get some NBA week. The NBA product is released. It doesn't have to be, it could be any order you want. I didn't have time to fill in everything. So we're going to have to fill in some things together. For instance, what else needs to be on this list? I'm sure I missed some things, probably some obvious things, but I was on a time crunch. So every week, week 3 for the rest of for eternity, the next 10, 20, 50 years, as long as I'm the GM, NFL is going to release week 3 of the month. NHL is going to release week 4 of the month. WWE will also be, they don't have to be released the same day. One could be released Saturday, one could be released Wednesday. I didn't get that deep into it. But that's a good, my GM goes deep into things, but I would release the same sport every week, once a month. Now, a caveat to this, because when I mention you have to print less, the pushback is, well, everything will skyrocket. Everything's already expensive to buy. It'll be even more expensive to buy. So here is how I'd solve the problem. Putting my GM hat on, saying, okay, you end up with 3 high-end releases per year. Products for people with money that want to sit at the high roller table. Whether this be, I don't play these games, I got that money, but what is that? Flawless, Immaculate, whatever else I'm missing. That would be limited at 3 times a year. Each sport would get 3 high roller products. And on the opposite end, there'd be the low end releases. And my example to this is the Halloween product. The Halloween product has no autographs, it doesn't have serial numbers. If you're just joining in,